Days of Our Lives sneak peek May 28th. EJ and Lexie have a not-so-happy family reunion. It is the kind of homecoming that only happens in Salem. Just when you thought the DeMera family tree had stopped shaking, Lexie Carver is back, and she is not here to pour tea and reminisce. The May 28th sneak peek for Days of Our Lives reveals a tense, emotional, and frankly frosty confrontation between EJ DeMera and his resurrected sister, Lexie. While bringing someone back from the dead usually warrants a hug, these spoiler photos tell a different story. Lexie isn't looking at EJ like a savior. She's looking at him like a suspect. For weeks, fans have watched EJ navigate the fallout of his latest miracle. Alongside the ever-scheming Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, EJ managed to do the impossible. He woke Lexie up from the coma she fell into years ago, effectively bringing her back to life after the town had mourned her. But as the old saying goes, just because you can play God doesn't mean you should. The May 28, 2026 episode picks up with Lexie, Nikki Crawford, fully awake and realizing the world has moved on without her. Her son, Theo, is a man. Her husband, Abe, remarried the formidable Paulina Price. And the brother who orchestrated her resurrection, EJ, Daniel Feuerriegel, has been walking around Salem with a smirk, waiting for his pat on the back. According to the spoilers, Lexie isn't buying what EJ is selling. The sneak peek photos show a sequence of emotions that shifts from hopeful to hostile. In one image, Lexie is out of bed, standing toe-to-toe with EJ, staring him down with an intensity that suggests she's not afraid to slap the dimples right off his face. EJ, true to form, looks confident, almost smug. The most fascinating prop in these spoilers isn't a scalpel or a gun. It's a binder. Later photos show Lexie back in her hospital bed while EJ hands her a large binder. He's grinning ear to ear, looking like a salesman who just closed a deal. Lexie, however, looks skeptical. So, what's in the binder? Knowing EJ, it's likely a mix of legal documents, medical jargon, and fine print designed to excuse his behavior. While he may have given Lexie her life back, he also turned the lives of Abe, Paulina, and Theo upside down to do it. The tension isn't just about the resurrection itself, it's about the secrecy. EJ told Theo about Lexie before she woke up and forced the young man to keep it from Abe. That manipulation stings. Lexie is a doctor and a DeMera. She understands science and schemes, but she hates being a pawn. She wants to know why. Was this brotherly love, or was this a business transaction to secure EJ's power in the family? While the DeMera showdown is the main event, May 28th is packed with other emotional landmines. Johnny and Chanel's hope. Away from the hospital drama, Johnny DeMera and Chanel are dealing with a crisis of their own. After receiving devastating news regarding Chanel's health and her pregnancy, the couple shares a hopeful moment. In a week full of darkness, this seems to be the light, a desperate attempt by the young lovers to cling to optimism when the odds are stacked against them. Lexie might be demanding answers from EJ, but she isn't the only one asking questions. Abe sits down with Theo to admit the truth about his feelings. With two wives in the picture, one presumed dead who is now alive, and one very alive who stepped aside, Abe's heart is a battleground. His confession to Theo will likely set the stage for the next great Salem love triangle. On the lighter side of the soap spectrum, Javi runs into his ex, Leo, just as he's heading to meet his new beau, Gus. In true Days fashion, no new romance ever starts without the ghost of relationships past showing up to cause chaos. The beauty of the EJ and Lexie dynamic is the history. Unlike his feuds with Sammy or Chad, EJ's conflict with Lexie is rooted in a twisted sense of legacy. Lexie was always the moral compass of the DeMera family, the good one, the doctor, the one who tried to escape Stefano's shadow. EJ has spent his entire life trying to be Stefano. By bringing Lexie back, EJ may have hoped to restore the family dynasty, but he has instead reintroduced his harshest critic. As the photos suggest, Lexie looks away from EJ in one shot. She's done with his speeches. She's done with his smiles. She is home, but she is not necessarily on his side.